Okay, one of the ways is I have a garden, and I like to garden, except my garden has lots of slugs and snails. Well, we're not as many as they have because we really have worked at it. We come out at night, and this morning it was raining, so we gathered up lots of snails and fed them to our chickens. But and I'm a sort of a let-live type gardener. If it comes up and it's not exactly a weed, sometimes it's even a weed, and I let it stay. And this hollyhock has been here a couple of years. I didn't plant it there. And then on my fennel, it's the kind that you eat the bulb, but I always like it to go to seed, so I don't eat the bulb. But I do collect the seeds. And then I love some of the onions. I let go flower. The calendulas I put in teas, and then I've got some tomatoes. Actually, there's 12 tomato plants in 6 different kinds. And I can't tell you right now what's what, but this one at the end probably will have ripe tomatoes before July 4th. And I like flowers in the garden. I like color. Over here I've got some nasturtiums that are just starting, and the blossoms are just beginning to peek through. I've got chamomile for a bit of tea, and it doesn't look like much yet because this is the beginning. Now this bed over here, that certainly doesn't look like much, but this weekend I planted it, and before that time it had oats, field peas, and vetch in it for my chickens. And in the evening we'd let the chickens out, and they'd come into the bed and just eat and have fun. And finally it was coming to the end, and I came out and cut some of the greens down, threw into the yard for them to eat. But a lot of it I just covered it with mulch, didn't pull the roots, and then planted in 4 tomato plants, some mounding vinca, and the dianthus. And at the end, we've had Swiss chard growing for the last couple of years. And it went to seed. I've cut it back, hoping that maybe we'll next spring have a nice crop of Swiss chard again. And so that's a little bit how I survive. And then we have chickens that I love, but that'll be another story. And my sage did a wonderful job of blooming earlier. It's going to provide me with a lot of nice sage. And I've got lavender and rosemary, little rosemaries. This last winter it rained so much, and my rosemary was planted down in the ground, not in the beds, and it drowned it out along with most of my lavenders. So this year I've put lavenders and rosemaries up in my garden beds. So that's it.